Namaste. Hi, I'm Gayatri, and this is my last day of the 40 days of sleep videos. So, I'm going to just do a little yoga routine to help you stretch out and sleep well. So, it's helpful if you have a blanket for this, a blanket or towel, but you don't have to. And just sit up straight, rest your hands on your legs, close your eyes, relax your arms, relax your facial muscles. Take a deep breath in through your nose and just let it out your mouth and sigh. And do that twice more. Deep breath in. One more time. And bring your chin to your chest. And just relax the back of your neck. Take a few breaths. Lift your chin, let your head go back. And bring it forward. And back. And forward. And back. And lift your head and just turn. Look over your shoulder. The other shoulder. And back to center. Let's bring the arms up, interlace your fingers, and reach up and stretch the sides of your body. Stretch, 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 stretch. And bend to the right. And bend to the left. And let's just go back and forth. Really stretch out your sides. And now we're going to cross the body. So bending to the right, take the left arm across. Bending to the left, right arm across. So you want to cross right around the level of the collarbone, just slightly below the collarbone. Do a few of those. And back to center. And now round your whole back, chin to chest, scoop the belly in. And then arch the back, shoulders and head back. And round. And arch. And round. And sit up, and we're going to come onto hands and knees. And just bring your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, and round your back again. Scoop your belly in. And arch your back. Lift your hips, lift your shoulders and head. And round. And arch the back. And round. And a flat back. And look over your shoulder. And the other shoulder. And back to center. Spread your fingers out. Turn your toes under. Take your hips up and back. And just lift and lower the heels. Stretch out the legs. And drop your knees. Drop your thighs to the mat, coming into a cobra. You can keep the feet apart. And just let your waist and lower back relax. And turn your toes under and take your hips up again. Downward dog. Press into the front of the hands. Stretch. And again, come forward. And thighs to the mat. Lift your head. Shoulders down. And breathe. And turn the toes under. Take your hips up again. Walk your feet towards your hands. Come into a forward bend and just let your upper body relax. The head dangling down. Legs stay straight and just really stretch out the legs by letting your upper body grow longer. Think about softening through the center of your calves and your thighs. And shift the weight to the front of your feet, to the balls of your feet. Grab your elbows with your opposite hands and swing your torso side to side. And back to center. And again, just letting your upper body hang down. Take a few breaths. Release your arms and come up halfway. Hands on your thighs. Hold there. Bend your knees. Sit back like you're sitting on the edge of a chair. And bring your arms alongside your ears. And hold. And stand all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up and stretch. And take your hands down behind you. Interlace your fingers and pull the hands down. Bend back. Let your head go back. And release it. And we're going to come down and sit on the mat. And sit with the legs out straight in front. And just take your hands behind you. Your fingers pointing away from you. Lean back. And separate the feet about mat width apart. And just lean back here. Roll the shoulders together. Lift your breastbone. Think about your breath going really deep down in your belly. And take about 3 or 4 breaths. And sit up. And come to a standing kneeling position. So bringing the hips over the knees. And if you're on a hard surface here, you want to put that blanket under the knees. Okay. And we're just going to take the arms up overhead again. Interlace your fingers. Reach up. Press your hips forward. Take a few breaths. Let your head stay in line with your arms. So arms and ears lined up. Come up straight, and we're going to bend over to the left side and take your right leg out. Right foot on the floor, and we're just going to bring that right arm over and stretch. So from the outer edge of the foot to the fingertips, stretch, stretch. Circle the arm a few times. And the other way, circle. Up and over, and then come up and take the right hand to the right leg, get your left arm up, bend to the right, and come up, and we'll do the other side. So just switching the knees around, left leg out, and bringing that left arm up first, and then over. And stretching from the fingertips to the outer edge of the foot. Stretch the whole body. Push that hip forward a little, the left hip, and circle the left arm. And the other way, circle. And up, over, reach out. And come up and take your left hand to your left leg. Reach your right arm up. And bend back, bend to the side. Bringing the right arm over, sliding your left hand down your leg. Breathe. And up. All right, we're going to end up with a breathing exercise. And this is what we're going to use, blanket or towel. And as I said, you don't have to have one, but this is going to make it just a little more effective. So if you have it, you want it folded so that it's maybe about a half an inch or so thick on the end, and then you're going to roll it up from the end and just roll it twice. And then take your knees mat width apart and your feet together and bring that blanket up to your belly, right against the lower belly, below the belly button, and right into the crease of the thigh, so where your thigh and your hip are coming together. And then we're going to come down and lower the forearms and the head, and just coming into a child's pose and keeping that blanket there. Take some deep breaths so that your belly pushes against the blanket with your breath. And this is just providing a little resistance. You can hold a few more breaths. Then go ahead and come back up. Come up to your hands and knees. If you just take that blanket out or let it fall out. And come to a seated position with your legs crossed. And we're going to do a little forward bend here. So if you are a little tight in your back and hips, you may want something higher to put your head on, but you can also just fold up your blanket or towel or use your hands, use your fists and stack them up, and you're just going to bend forward and rest your head. So yeah, depending on your flexibility, you might need something higher, or if you're more flexible, you might not need anything at all, and you can just bring your head to the floor. So, but you don't want to have the head just, kind of out here with nothing under it. You want to have something under your head if possible to support it. Just breathe and relax. And go ahead and sit up. We'll do the other side. So we're going to cross the opposite leg in front. Just switch it around. And fold forward again. And again, resting your head on some kind of support. Could be your hands, blanket, a block. Just relax and breathe deep. Go ahead and sit up. And that's it. That's just a short yoga routine that you can do before bed. If you want to do a little more yoga, you can try this video right here. Thank you so much for watching.